If you're dealing with neck, back, or shoulder pain, your chair may actually be the culprit.
That's right. Today we're going to go over and assess chair posture, how to make adjustments so that it becomes ergonomically correct for you. In other words, you have a much better day, feel better when you're done, less fatigue and pain.
Bob and Brad, the two most famous physical therapists on the internet.
I'm Brad.
I'm Mike, and behind the scenes we have Bob, and together we are the most famous physical therapy team on the internet.
Well, naturally, and in our opinion, of course.
And if you like this video and find it helpful, please subscribe.
There you go. Let's get on with common problems with chairs that cause people pain.
So first common issue is neck pain. This can happen either from a forward head posture. You're working on your computer desk. Maybe you don't have a headrest like Brad's chair there, or maybe you have a headrest that goes way too far forward, so you're stuck in this posture, or it's too far back and you're very uncomfortable. So you want something that can adjust to you.
That's right. That does not only cause neck pain, but it can cause headaches, shoulder pain as well. The next thing, we're going to go down to the back. How is the back supported or promoting good or poor posture?
Yes, if you don't have a nice lumbar support, sometimes your butt can actually scoot forward in the chair and you can end up rounding your low back like this. There's no support in your low back region. This can cause many problems. So we're going to show you later a chair that has this option or how to modify your current chair.
There you go. And the last but not least is support for the arms. The arms actually need to be supported to take stress and strain off your shoulders, your deltoids, your traps, and the neck.
And I want to say, if you're a laptop user on the couch, stop it. Because you're causing lots of problems. Now, you may have noticed I'm in a high-quality chair here, which can adjust all these issues we are talking about, and it is called the Flexispot C7 Morpher chair. And we want to go through the many adjustable features of this chair, and then after that, we'll talk about how you could take a common chair and modify it with pillows.
There you go. All right, so we'll start at the top and go down. We're going to talk about the adjustable headrest.
Yes, first you can adjust the angle, so you can go up or down depending upon your height. I'm only 5'10", so I'm not very tall. But this chair, unlike most other chairs, actually can go forward and support your neck or go all the way back. If you lock it into place right here, it stays, it won't move. Once you go all the way out, then it will go back if you need to bring it back.
There, the goal is to keep your head from going too far back and keep this cervical spine in a neutral position.
The next thing we want to talk about are the armrests. Now, these are actually 5D adjustable. I didn't know what that meant because most things are in three-dimensional in our place.
Yeah,
But
so
anyway,
what do they do?
So they can go up and down like most armrests. They can also go out all the way, almost a full circle, back in. And the padded region actually can go out, in, and it can spin a full 360. So you can adjust this however which way you need or see fit for you personally. A lot of it's going to be tailored towards what you need from your armrests.
Right, you adjust it once to get it to fit your body, and you probably will not adjust it again.
These are pretty handy.
Yeah, they are.
I've never seen armrests like this.
Yeah, they are. It's nice. It's very nice.
Next, we want to talk about the lumbar support in this chair. It is good to have a nice lumbar support, specifically if you're having low back pain. Now, this has numerous adjustable features. First thing we have here is you can see I'm actually going up and or forward and back with the mid-back region here. So you can adjust it to what feels comfortable for you. And the actual back support can go up and down as well. You just unlock it on the other side here, and then you can choose it to go move around freely as you want, or you can lock it in place if you want it to be stuck stationary. And it even has this nice little inflatable area. You press the button to inflate it, so you're getting a little bit more lumbar support here. And if you want to release it, just press the button.
There you go. So the back is very adjustable, up and down, forward and backwards, and the tilt. So you need to get it so it fits your body and you're comfortable with good posture.
A couple other features of this, obviously, is you can adjust the height like most chairs going up and down, but you can also do the seat pan adjustment. So if you want to go forward or backward with the seat pan, maybe you need it more forward, maybe you need it more backwards, or somewhere in between, just release it and it will stay in place. And then we also have the option of the back can be locked, so it won't rock, or you can unlock it and you can rock if you want. You can also adjust the tension of the rocking to make it a little easier or harder with the handle on the right here. Simply turning this lever to the right or left will adjust how much tension you have. So now, no tension, goes back nice and easy. If I turn it more, now I have a lot of tension, and I usually leave it about here on mine. I kind of like to have that free rocking motion if I want.
Right, and we'll just, I want to address why these adjustments are. Can you turn and face that way, Mike? So the forward and backward of the seat pan is relative to a taller person or a shorter person, as well as when you go back, you get more lumbar support. When you go forward, because that's relative to the lumbar area here. So that works together, as well as you don't want to have, if you're a taller person or shorter person and it's out, you don't want to have the edge of the seat into the back of the knee, cutting off circulation to your feet. There you go. Good. So everything works together, and you have to understand how to work it, and it works very well.
Now this one is nice too, because if you want to take a nap, I need to unlock the back here. There we go. You can actually pull out a leg rest, and then you can just chill out and take a nap. And I'm gonna fall asleep right now.
There you go. So obviously you don't tilt the seat back while you're working at your computer. That is when you want to take a break and give your body a stretch break. But when you're up, you're working at the computer without that feature intact.
Nice.
You like that? Yeah.
This is how I work all the time. And
I can just about imagine.
I don't get much done.
All right, how are we going to do these things? If you don't have this and you just have a standard chair, you want to have some items around the house to try to accomplish the same thing.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a second. Now, when it comes to a normal chair, you'll either need some pillows or maybe a foam pad or something just to adjust the height and support. Obviously, this one doesn't have any neck support, so you're not going to have that there. But maybe your seat is too low and you need it higher, so something you can try is sitting on a pillow or even a foam pad of sorts. This will make it higher off the ground if you are a taller person.
There you go. And yeah, that's really important. If you're a short person and your feet are dangling, so getting it higher makes it worse, you simply take the pad or pillow and put it on the floor so you have contact, so that your weight of your legs is being supported through your feet, not through the back of the legs.
Now, if you're having some low back pain or the depth of the chair is too deep for you, you're a shorter person, then try taking a small pillow or a large pillow and placing it behind your back. See what feels best for you. That way you have more room on the seat pan, or less room, I should say, and you have some lumbar support as well. You can also do it with a tall pillow or normal pillow and put it back there vertically, and that way you are more comfortable.
Yeah, this offers more lumbar support, so it arches your lumbar area a little bit more. This keeps you more in a neutral position. I always used to use this, but I tried this with the vertical position. I was surprised how comfortable that is.
Now, if you are struggling with some shoulder, neck tension, maybe your hands are too low and they can't get on the keyboard comfortably with the armrests you have on the chair, you could take some pillows, fold them up and stick them in your sides. You don't have to karate chop it.
Well, that's the way I like to do it, Mike.
That's optional. And then you have a taller arm support on your side there. This is very beneficial, especially if you're working 8 hours a day at a computer, just to have some good arm support. Can even help with things like lateral or medial epicondylitis.
There we go.
Or tennis elbow.
You know, so on the FlexiSpot, you have that adjustment up and down, as well as the rotation component and whatnot. This actually works pretty good. One of the biggest problems with this is when you stand up, they fall down.
When you need a bunch of pillows. But
or
yeah.
you tape them in place, or get some string or some electrician's tape. I like that because it stretches. It works really good. I use that for a lot of things.
If you're interested in this Flexispot C7 Morpher chair, it does come with a 30-day return policy and a 10-year warranty, and we'll leave a link down in the description for a discount on it.
That's right. I really, if you're working 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, it's worth getting a good chair. Getting it adjusted properly, you're going to feel better working throughout the day.
This is nicer than the other Flexispot chair I have, so maybe I'll just switch them out and not tell anyone.
It is a nice one.
I actually have a Flexispot chair. They're very
We didn't
handy.
talk about the fabric is actually allows air movement, so it's not so hot as well.
Yes, it is very breathable, and it's pretty easy to clean because sometimes I eat at my desk because you guys make me work so much.
Right. Well, you should be, Make sure you drink some water too. That's all we got to say.
Well, thanks for watching, and you can find the link down below for this chair if you're interested.
Yeah, sit comfortably.
Bob and Brad, the two most famous physical therapists on the internet.